Hey Racine, good to meet you. My name is Peter. I'm a filmmaker. I was an engineer and then I hated that. It wasn't my passion. So I became a filmmaker. And that is recently. So I'm still learning, I'm growing, and you know, I want to create stories that are very impactful and stories that inspire people. So that's why I'm sending this video because you know what? I came across your posting on Upwork and I saw what you want to create. I clicked on your YouTube channel. I went through many videos and I was blown away, like straight up blown away by how these words that you wrote manifested into your reality in only a matter of a year, 2 years, very small amount of time. And, myself, I've been journaling for 2 months and I can see the power in that. And I feel like this project that you have, I know it means a lot to you because it's your life's work, as you said. And I feel like the videos that are on your YouTube, they just don't do it justice. There's so much more that can be created out of this to inspire just a much wider audience. Most people would go to those videos and they wouldn't feel maybe what I felt because I sat and I listened and I can see a story out of that. And I think very important is to create something that others can see out of it as well. So, I do some documentary work here and there, but this is a project I've never done before, but I would just love to get a chance to talk to you further about it, and I'd love to share you my ideas and I would love to see where this goes because I was inspired enough to send this video and try and connect and hopefully something beautiful can come out of this. So I appreciate your time today. Thank you for listening, and I wish you happy Thanksgiving with you and your family. So thanks a lot, Racine, and hopefully we'll chat soon. All right, bye. Meeting right now with the person that's gonna help me put the story together, and as I said like 4 months ago in the Slack channel, this is gonna be fucking mental, bro. Like, I'm now reviewing all the footage, the plan, everything, and the creator's journey documentary is gonna be absolutely what it's meant to be, bro.
It was February 14th that he flew out. So what happened was I put out an ad for a video editor because I have a bunch of videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he fucking responded to my ad with a video saying, dude, like, holy shit, whether you choose me for this job or not, I'm so inspired by your story. And I just want to let you know, like, I think there's so much here. And that was the first time I had someone, like, because I just literally, I literally use Loom and shit. Like, I'm not like you know what I'm saying? Very basic, like I'll show you my YouTube channel. I'll share it with you right now. Look at your leisure. But I was like, oh shit, you see what I see?
Yeah.
And he came out, that was like in late December. He ended up getting I hired him as well as an editor, a video editor. So I have 2 guys on my team now. And they just began working like early February.
Yeah.
But he came out and he's gonna be coming out 2 more times. He's from Spain. Well, he's from Ohio. Took up civil engineering. Did that job for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Then ended up being like, fuck this shit is boring. I'm moving out to Spain to chase my dream and become a videographer and a documentarian. Like, I want to tell people stories, and he has a unique ability to be able to do so. And there's something about him that I resonate with tremendously because I remember what it was like to be 24, he's 25, and to be hungry and really trying to make your own story,
Yeah.
So it was like that hunger that I seen in him that I used to have that started my creator's journey. So the concept is really just the creator's journey.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is this shit was channeled 3 years ago that I would even like.
I'm just reviewing stuff and I saw this page this journal entry that you wrote on, was it February 17th? And it's Peter motherfucking Kyle. And I was wondering if you can send a photo of that entry, because it really ties into the story in an interesting way.
I don't know how that M word got in there. I had to look up your birth certificate. That's what it was. That's what it said. Peter motherfucking Kyle. Let's get it. I'ma just cut out all the fluff and hit you with a hard right to start. What happened between us is called vibration, frequency, or resonance. And we have aligned due to a universal truth which states in much more complex narrative, but simplified, that thoughts create waves that project outward. Those waves vibrate infinitely in an infinite number of expressions, and those vibrating waves become perceived by the human eye. They become particles which look a little something like, refer to the double slit experiment. Anyway, via the thoughts that we projected, we ended up in the same vibratory field. That led to you clicking on my ad and being the perfect person to initially rock me out of my shell of being shy on camera. Well, not shy, rather perceived would describe the feeling better. And when those eyes were on me, I used to tend to tighten up. But your unique way of being able to make a creative person feel comfortable, I don't know how else to say it. Thanks for being an adventurer. Thanks for being a risk seeker. Thanks for following your passion, which led to me telling mine. Thank you for seeing the gold within the journals and for initially believing in its significance and potential, similar to the way that I did. Thank you for flying in New Jersey from Valencia, Spain on a moment's notice back in February, right before I left for Egypt. That week was legendary and etched in my mind forever. That was the first time that I had ever been filmed intentionally and as if I was the center of attention. And the feeling felt cool and comfortable because you knew how to just be a great listener and storyteller. If I could use 3 words to describe you, I would say great listener, great storyteller, and an up-and-coming example. I see bright things ahead for you, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't depart some gems of wisdom for you on the journey. 1, the riches are in the niches. Follow your intuition and get so good at providing value that your price point raises itself. And last, but for damn sure not least, bless yourself. Para siempre. Sincerely, another version of you. Infinitely. Remember yourself always. You are the story and the teller. It's all you. Verse, guess who? You. Like Soulja Boy, tell him. I'm you, and you are me. That's the frequency of a top G. Peace, homie.
My motto is your story is important. Why? Because sharing your story, it can motivate and inspire people, and it can encourage others to keep going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I try to live that out every day, and I try to put that in my music. Niggas live their life callous. Only goal is to be a savage with static. Ain't never shocking. It's only a rite of passage. The average nigga gon' struggle to manage his little status to keep up in enemies. Make him believe that he got some cabbage. He know the adage. Fake it till you make it. It's a habit. And it's how he cope with never having shit to make it happen. Desperate for a change. He know getting out of here a challenge. Need to check off every box. He know he gon' need a balance. Just to get himself a balance. He gon' work until he great. Stay up every night. He gon' struggle every day just to get a chance. Hoping all his life won't be the same. How the fuck he stay insane? How you deal with all the pain? The feeling like your effort only bringing you a sense of shame. Can a loss become a lesson if you never win the game? Can you deal with all the rain until the rain carry away that you gon' Wayne, be Lil Wayne or Lil Zane? And I know that it's hard out here, my nigga. You gotta keep your guard up here, my nigga. With that 9 to 5, you only finna survive. They ain't tryna let you thrive out here, my nigga. And I know that it's hard. One day it'll change. Keep working for the change. Promise it'll change. It's hard not to put a drum on a stick for them bands. Part of me, cause part of me be wanting money in advance. But I be damned if I'ma trade my life to get a couple grand. I mean damn if I'ma trade my likeness for a couple grand, a couple mil, cause I know I want more. And I know that I'm worth it, know the stakes is high. And I know I done barely scratched the surface, know I'm blessed to have a goal. Hope I'm there before the curtains. Most people never identify their purpose. I can't take this shit for granted. Look at that like an advantage. Know I'm scarred, know I'm damaged. That ain't healing with no bandage. Hoping 12 don't never got me in their vantage. Matter of fact, I'm hoping funding for advantage. Now I'm headed on the tangent. Listen, I just know that freedom in our country come in stages. Free your body, free your mind. Find a way to better payment. Hope one day we free ourselves from them systems we enslaved and know your story is important. Every day we writing pages. Right. And I know that it's hard out here, my nigga. You gotta keep your guard up here, my nigga. You know the times change, your pockets staying the same. Got you feeling like a slave, you only missing the change. And I know that it's hard. One day it'll change. Keep working for the change. Promise it'll change. And I know that it's hard out here, my nigga. You gotta keep your guard up here, my nigga. With that 9 to 5, you only finna survive. They ain't tryna let you thrive out here, my nigga. And I know that it's hard. One day it'll change. Keep working for the change. Promise it'll change.